Will my penis look natural after penile implant surgery? That's one of the most important questions for the patients who plan to get penile implant surgery. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Yaşar Başağa. I am consultant andrologist in Istanbul. Today I would like to talk about the appearance after the penile implant surgery. As you all know, the penile implants are the definitive treatment for treatment of erectile dysfunction, which is severe, and if you don't get benefit from other treatment modalities, you can consider to get penile implant surgery. But many of patients think that their penis will not look natural and there will be a device outside of the penis after the surgery. First of all, you have to know that there are two types of penile implants. The first one is the malleable one, the second one is the inflatable one. Inflatable ones are mimics the erected and the flaccid state of the penis, but the malleable implants have some problems to mimic the flaccid state of the penis. If you think to get malleable implant, if you are afraid of mechanical failures, just know that the getting a malleable implant have some problems for the flaccid states. After sexual intercourse, you will not have a flaccid state. You always be walking with the erected state of the penis. So the natural looking and the best option is the inflatable penile prosthesis. With the inflatable penile prosthesis, if the surgical technique is good and the device is placed properly, you will have a natural appearance after the penile implant surgery. Of course, your penis is a new penis and your sensation will be a new sensation, but be sure that the appearance after the penile implant surgery will be 100% natural. Of course, there are some problems with the technique of the implant. For example, if the cables are coming very superficially, you can have Maserati sign. I will put a picture for the Maserati sign. You can understand well the cables may be so superficial. But for many of our patients, I will also place a photograph which I completed my surgery. If the penile prosthesis is inserted very properly, no one can understand if you have penile prosthesis or not. The pump has to be located posterior to the scrotal sac and the cables will be so far from the skin and no one can understand that you have penile implant or not. Of course, patients think that their penis are getting thin and shorter after the penile implant surgery, but we know that the erectile dysfunction will make your penis shorter 1 or 2 inches a year annually, and you will have a shorter penis with the erectile dysfunction. The sooner you get the implant, the longer penis you will have, because the erectile dysfunction is one of the most important things that shortens your penis in a while. Generally, after penile implant surgery, around 95 to 98% of patients and their partners are satisfied with the result. If you are getting severe erectile dysfunction, don't focus on other issues about the implant surgery. Implant surgery is a revolutionary treatment for erectile dysfunction, and if you don't get benefit from medications, injections or other drugs, just think of getting implant. Even you are getting benefit from other medications and other techniques, but you are looking for a permanent solution, you can also think about the penile implant surgery. I will show you some examples of the penile implant surgery. If it is done with infrapubic approach, the aesthetic appearance is better after the implant surgery. You will see some examples of my cases, and if you have concerns about the natural looking and appearance after penile implant surgery, you can contact my team and learn much more and can want photograph from my team about penile implant surgery.